Yo. Welcome to episode 10 of our Indiana football. We got a special guest with us today, but I'm going to say what up to the fellas real quick. Shane, Zach, what's popping?
You just want to say what's up to the special guest first.
Man, I just want to say what up to the co-host real quick, get the vibes rolling. Then I'm going to introduce my boy properly, okay?
Okay.
What's up now? Anyway.
He always got to do something like... Right.
We got my boy Tegray Scales joining us. Tegray played with me and Shane.
He did what?
He played football with me and Shane.
All right.
And he was a part of my class. Tegray was the first All-America linebacker since 1987. First linebacker to get all Big Ten since 1988. So we got a dog on the live with us. And we're going to talk about this Penn State versus Indiana game. What up, Tegray?
What's going on, y'all? Thanks for having me.
Yes,
We ain't had you. I ain't want you on here.
I show
You
myself.
ain't want him on here, Shane? Why you lying like that?
Shane love
I
me,
like
man.
Scales, man. He a cool dude.
Shane love me.
Yeah, he capping. He know he love you, man. Man.
Tegray, let me go ahead and introduce myself since we didn't talk. But I'm Zach. I'm a student here, so I get that inside perspective, kind of like on the field perspective for the game. I was probably one of 5 students watching. I'm sure you can allude to the environment yourself for students, but what are your initial thoughts, especially from the defensive perspective on Saturday?
From what I saw, it was a good game. It was one of them games you wish you could have went home with the win, right? I know at one point we was up and was controlling the game. And then, Penn State is a good football team as well. They've been for a while. So that's one of them teams that you got to play all 4 quarters with, right? You can't just put together a quarter or two and think you would get the win. You got to put all 4 quarters together, and Penn State did, you know what I'm saying? Indiana competed well the whole game. They gave up a few explosive plays. We got a few explosive plays, but I think we gave up more than we got, right? So I honestly think that was the biggest difference, because when I was looking at everything, we was going toe-to-toe with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was stopping the run to an extent. Special teams was doing good. I was extremely excited about the defense. Like, the first half, they really couldn't catch nothing on us. You know what I'm saying? DBs was doing real good. The front 7 was stopping the run. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at that game, we got an explosive play, and then they got an explosive play right back. You know what I'm saying? If we was able to just stop them one more time or eliminate that explosive play, it could have been a different end result. But overall, it's just that same story we always hear. Indiana compete for a couple quarters and just can't put it all together at the end.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of
Same old.
putting 4 quarters together.
Indiana.
Yeah, no, Tegray, I'm glad you said that too, man, because I've been saying past couple episodes, I don't know if you've seen them or not, but I've been saying past couple episodes, if football was only, 1 2 quarters, Indiana football would be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Jesus Christ.
And
Potty mouth.
even though we looked good on defense, we looked good on offense, and we had some little bit moments on special teams, it was just crucial moments that happened in each of those categories that really, really hurt us.
Right.
And I think, like you said, we had that momentum. If we could get a stop, we actually did get some stops in between, but we gave it right back to them. So, like,
right.
we shot ourselves in the foot. And I think that if we would have capitalized on some of those moments, going to halftime, that score would have been a little different. So I'm glad you touched up on that part.
I think
What
they
you
played
think,
a hell
Zach?
of a game.
Shane?
I think they played a hell of a game, bro. Hey, that's me. That's me saying that.
Yeah, that's
No, they played a
you've
good
been saying
game,
the
bro.
opposite.
They played a good game, bro.
Yeah.
And a lot of people questioning like the play calling and stuff. It ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. Penn State made a play at the end of the game, bro. One team got to make a play, bro. They made a play, bro, to strip sack, and that's how the game went. Like, it wasn't nothing you could say to be like, damn, like we wish we had that back. Like even with all the mistakes and the mishaps, like we still had a chance to win the game.
All right, I mean, let's just jump back into the X's and O's. You know, like you said, 4 quarters we need to win the football game. But with that being said, I think that was probably like, you know, one of the best halves of, you know, football that Indiana played this year. Even still with that, I don't even think some of those key mistakes that happened really lost the game, if we're going to really dive into that part. I think once we got that pick, fourth quarter, 5 minutes left in the ball game, and we're going for it. It's 3rd and 8, and instead of being a little aggressive, we went for a run on 3rd and 8. I think we're on like the 15-yard line instead of going for a pass. Then we set up for a field goal just to tie the game. I think that set our defense up just to try to stop Penn State from kicking a field goal rather than scoring a touchdown. I think if you play aggressive there and you try to go for the points, 7, it put Penn State in a whole different ball game.
Why would you try and go for the points, though? Your defense been rocking. You tied 24-24 at Penn State, bro.
Yeah.
I'm doing what he did. I'm cool with it. Our defense been rocking.
Yeah, but 3rd and 8 on the 15, you
take the field goal, bro. And why miss out on points? So say if they would have threw it, it would have been a pick. You missing out on points.
I mean, that's a lot. What if you would have ran the ball and he would have fumbled again?
What if you would have ran the ball, he would have scored? It's a lot of what ifs, but
it's a lot of what ifs.
I'm cool with it.
But on 3rd and 8, you go for it.
Yeah,
I'm 3rd
cool
and 8,
for,
you go for it though.
I'm cool, bro. We got points on the board, bro. We not even supposed to be in the game right now, boy.
I'm just saying.
The problem that I have is that we ran 2 previous runs before, and if you can make something like a RPO or just an implementation of the run game, just be a little bit more creative and roll the dice. Like I gotta roll with Simi on this one, Shane.
I mean, how do we get there?
You're playing with nothing to lose,
and your defense is shutting they ass out right now. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, but how do we put the numbers on the board in the first place? We let Sorsby just get out there and run the offense in a sense. We let him throw the ball. But then you get to the point where you go to win the game. We go back to the same Indiana football where we're just playing to be in the game instead of win the game. It was just like the beginning of the season we play Ohio State, and Coach Allen said it at halftime, you know, we're down, I think, 10-7 at that point. We're exactly where we want to be.
We're down 3, fellas. Come on, man. Love each other.
We're exactly where we want to be.
We're exactly where we want to be.
Love each other.
Love each other. Play hard.
Honestly, and when you look at it,
we back at the same mindset.
Yeah, when you look at it, though, like, that just goes to show, like, the mindset that the culture of Indiana got. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not used to being in – well, I won't say we're not used to being, but, like, when we get in these
big games like that,
when we get in these close games with teams that we're not supposed to be, right, it's more of a, like, let's just try to survive instead of let's go get the win. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where you know, you kind of limit yourself. You know, like I think either way you look at it, take the 3 points or try to go for it on the 3rd and 8, throw the ball. However you want to look at it, I think it's just one of them things. Like we just got to stop being so passive. Expect to be in these situations, and when you get there, we got to have a plan. It just seemed like so. All right, we here now. What do we do? You know what I'm saying? It's like we on our heels, like, and that's never gonna be.
I don't even think the coaches expected them to play that well, bro.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah, and that's my point. That's why
no coaches expected them to play that well, bro.
And that's why when we get in that
situation,
situation,
that's why I think even the mistakes that occurred.
Right. Literally.
Yeah. Because I did. I'm sitting at this motherfucker like, God, oh,
I ain't gonna lie. When we got that interception, with 5 minutes or whatever left in the game, I just knew like it was time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like this.
Yeah.
And it's easy.
You know, you already did everything to that point. Go get it.
Go get it.
Go get it.
Next thing I look at 3rd and 8, I'm like, God damn.
Because Shane, even to
3rd and 8, I'm like, God damn.
Even to your point, if our defense is doing so well, go for the points, be aggressive. You got Penn State down in their end zone with the defense holding them off. If that's the case, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We knew eventually they was gonna score though, bro.
But then that's what I'm saying. It's the mindset that set them up because it looks like that defense they were in, they had no safety over the top. It was an inside go that they scored on to take that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that inside fade. He did that. He did that. Goddamn.
Yeah. So like it was like they were playing to get them to either punt or to get in field goal range or something like that. It wasn't like it just. I feel like it just set them up all for disaster.
I don't know. You think we should have went man like in that situation though?
I'm putting someone over the top to help my guys.
Yeah, like I don't think we should have went man in that situation, but what you think,
Yeah,
Tegray?
that's what I was gonna say.
It's situational, man. I think
if you're gonna
go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. Go yeah.
I think y'all might be a little delayed for a second.
Yeah, just a little bit, but I think those situations, man, it just got to make sense. I think because they needed what they needed. I'm keeping people
with the 5 minutes.
Yeah, after we got rid of the ball, it was within 5 minutes, right? And we didn't capitalize, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at that point, you got to keep somebody over the top because you know they go take a shot. I'm thinking they taking a shot. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't think they was gonna take one on first down though. Was first down?
It was early in the down.
No, it was. I think it was third down.
Oh, yeah,
I thought it was early. It could have been.
It was a third down play.
I thought it was early. I thought it was early in the downs.
No, I'm pretty sure it was third down,
bro. I
thought it was first down.
They came out and
maybe
said
I'm wrong
we
then.
about to take the top off right now.
And they caught a lot of people by surprise. I'm sure that's why they was in the coverage they was in because you don't think they probably like we in control of the game. We don't need to get
cover
down
one
right now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's chess. I will say coaching is chess, man. So, coaching is chess.
Yeah.
It's definitely chess. It's not checkers, that's for sure.
Speaking
What?
of checks. Oh no, man, my bad.
Checks?
No,
you got checks?
No. I was just thinking out loud.
You good. But Tegray, from a defensive perspective, you want him going for it, huh? On
Say
offense, or is from a defensive perspective? Let's say you're in that game.
Yeah.
Do you want them going for it? Because the way I look at Penn State, if it's first down, second down, third down, they're throwing the ball. You know, we come out in the fourth quarter and we run the ball 3 straight times again, and it's just the same theme. It's different play calling. You know, it's the same theme. And what can you change like as a player? I mean, to just compete all 4 quarters.
And that's the question. That's the unknown, right? Because I feel like Simi and Shane can attest to this. Like we done been in plenty of scenarios where I feel like I done seen it all, right? Being at Indiana, so I can't even give you like, okay, in that situation, I wish Indiana would have went for it or threw the ball.
Exact answer.
You know, I really can't give you because I didn't see all the scenarios still go against Indiana, if that makes sense. So I know from a mindset of defense, right, you want the pressure on you. So even if we didn't convert, somebody got to step up. Like Penn State defense stepped up, right? They stepped it's just defense win championships. So from a defensive mind, like even if we threw the ball, went for it, whatever the case was, I know I'd rather be on the field with the game on the line. Even though I had dogs like Simi, Shane, you know, I trust them. We had good running backs, of course, but you know, just having that natural instinct of just, okay, we want the pressure on us is ideal. But I just feel like I done seen so many scenarios, man, and it's like whatever the offense does, like it's somehow like something just not going to go the way Indiana wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? But
Always. So many scenarios.
Something always gonna happen.
Go left, go right.
Go straight, go. Whoa, there, boy.
What you was about to drop down right there, man? Hold on.
You know,
Hey.
just chilling.
All right, I mean, let's hop into the scouting report.
Our bold chances slipping away.
Yeah, they gotta win the next 4 games. We got Wisconsin, Illinois, Michigan State, and Purdue. And I think they're all winnable.
Don't winnable.
I think they're all
They're
winnable.
all winnable.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're supposed to say. That's what you're supposed to say till you get out there.
That's what. But I'm thinking with the way they just played against number 10 team in nation.
Yeah.
They were balling all categories. Just hone down on those mistakes they made and not shoot themselves in the foot. Let the team beat them rather than them beat themselves. I think all 4 games are winnable. What's your breakdown?
I do too. Next week's game or this week's game is going to be the hardest though against Wisconsin.
It's gonna be what? It's gonna be the what?
It's gonna be the hardest game.
100%.
It's gonna be the hardest game.
But I think if they can stop Wisconsin's offense, it's going to be very challenging for them or for the Badgers to pull off W, because I mean, them and I think Iowa are 2 of the lowest scoring Big Ten teams, right? So like if you can stop them from putting any points on the board, you got a better chance right there. And I think traditionally, I don't know if they've changed so far from it, but normally they like to get the ball and pick up 3-4 yards each play and just run the clock. And it's just a long, boring game.
They probably not scoring a lot, but their time of possession is probably like eating away at the clock to where offense probably don't get a lot of chances to try to score. So that was one thing I was going to say about Indiana.
And that's just because they know their offense are trash.
Right. And even Indiana, like even this last game, I want to say they were like 3 for 11. I'm not going to throw no numbers out there, but they didn't get off the field on third down a lot, which is important. Like you give them another set of downs, to try to get the ball in the end zone. However, so if Wisconsin is running the ball and controlling the clock and we're not getting off the field on third down and our defense don't tighten up on third downs, then that's a recipe for disaster. You know what I'm saying? So I think all these games are winnable, though. I think
100%.
I want to say Wisconsin just came off an L, right? They just had a L this week.
Yeah.
So,
they just lost to Ohio State.
Yeah, everybody trying to get back in that win column. So, it's up there, man. It's up there. I'm pretty sure both teams pretty bad.
We're not in that win column, so we definitely need to get in the Big Ten play.
There. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
No, you straight.
I'm tripping. Dang.
No, you straight.
We're 0-5 in Big Ten play.
Oh, boy.
Would that make us
that make us what?
Was it 2-21 since last time as Tom Allen? 2-21 the past 3 years.
That's ugly.
I did see some.
So it's like we're trying to do a scouting report on Wisconsin, and it's like the scouting report on us every single week is you gotta the themes. So Tegray, as a player, the themes of the season, man, we can't finish all 4 quarters.
Yeah.
And if I as a fan, I don't even know the expectations the rest of the season, or like what do you look for? What are you guys looking for?
You win, motherfucker. I'm trying to
other
win.
than a win, which is reasonable, but
no, it's a couple things actually.
You
still got a couple games that are big games, right? Like Wisconsin is pretty good in our conference, so that's enough to motivate you, right? You got games that are like we still got a chance to make the bowl game, so it's still life there, right? So that's motivation as well. But also it's just a pride thing, like we don't go through all that off season and then you don't go through a week of practice to go out there and just purposely lay an egg. You know what I'm saying? Like you got competitors, like we gladiators, right? So I think the motivation now, honestly, if I was in Coach Allen, I was just telling my dad this past week, like I salute Coach Allen for being able to stay so positive. Like he's a positive guy.
Yeah.
But, without the success behind him as a head coach, like it's hard to go in there and look at your players every week and try to motivate them to come out and compete, right? But he do it. I mean, you see it on the sideline when he's in a game. Like he still get excited. Like when we was there, like he's an exciting guy. I mean, he know the Big Ten is tough. I mean, Big Ten is one of probably the premier conference of college football, right? We had 3 top 10 teams: Penn State, Ohio State, and Michigan, like top 10. You know what I'm saying? So it's a premier league. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But just week in and week out, when you're not having that success and you got to go in there and motivate 70, 80 plus guys to go out there and sacrifice it all for each other. I think that's a tough gig, but hey, that's what we signed up for. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, no, I agree with you. I think another way that could be motivating, and I just peeped this now just by looking at the schedule. If we get the dub against Wisconsin, Illinois, and you face MSU and Purdue, you got 2 opportunities to win trophy games. Last 2 games of the season, you got the Splatoon, you got the bucket.
That boy doing some searching over there.
Yeah, I just peeped that just looking at the schedule. You got the Splatoon, and then you got the bucket game, and then you pull off those 4 wins right there. You got another chance to play for a 3rd trophy or a ring. That's the motivation right there. That's how you do a full 360 season.
That boy doing this thing, boy. Give it up for him, y'all. Give it up for him. That boy doing his thing.
No, that's real though. That's real.
It could be in the Mayo Bowl or
that's real.
Bowl.
I mean, how many teams in a season get to go 2-5 and then possibly win 3 awards or 3 trophies?
Yeah.
I don't think that's many teams can do unless you're just playing for like your Big Ten or the SEC.
Yeah, Michigan State's not doing that good either. So I mean, that's a very winnable game. Then Purdue, I'm not sure how Purdue's doing, but
they saying the same thing about us.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what makes.
That's what I was trying to say.
And y'all know who's at Illinois, right? Tegray and Shane.
What happened?
Danny Cameron. Danny Cameron's at Illinois.
He is.
Yeah, remember Danny Cameron, for you guys listening, is he was our quarterback that came at me in Tegray's class.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that's a huge, boost right there. If I'm trying to motivate someone, we got an opportunity to try to win 3 trophies and change the whole season around. Nobody even remember that y'all started off 2-5. Y'all gonna win these next 4, and then win the 5th one for the bowl game. Shane, you think you will remember them starting off 2-5 this season if they won a bucket, a Splatoon, and a bowl game trophy?
I ain't say nothing. I'm on a hype train, gang.
Yeah, no, I feel it.
Nah, that's motivation though. So if you a head coach, you're going into the locker room and saying, "Hey, y'all, the season is going like this or went like this so far, but we still got a chance to do ABC." That's how you get.
And it's a nice little ABC.
Yeah.
You win those 2 against MSU and Purdue. That's you in history forever. You forever history. That's season changing right there alone. I mean, so like I think they got a lot of motivation coming up at the end of the season that could, if they lock in off this Penn State loss, take a lot of positives from it, because ultimately they play it really well. Just had some key mistakes that
they're supposed to steal one. We're supposed to get one.
Yeah, we're still supposed to get one, but even with that and the mistakes, very close. But you hone in on those mistakes. I think that you got a really talented team for the next 4 games.
Yeah,
I'm trying to hear some stories about when you and Tegray played together. Though.
Me too.
You act like you ain't play with us.
I ain't play with
y'all. What stories y'all want? I got a couple when.
Yeah, I mean, what's up? You got some stories about Shane? I got a story when we first got on campus. Tegray was All-American wrestler in high school and whatnot. Me, I ain't going for none of that. I had to show him. I walked in the locker room. I said, I heard you was the wrestler that was Raw back in high school. I heard you flip he flipped one of my homies in high school named Andre Lee. I'm sorry to throw your name out there, but he did that, and so I had to get revenge for my boy. So I walked straight up to him,
Andre Lee,
and I said,
you gotta beat Sammy ass when you see him, bro.
I said,
everything, bro.
You did it to my homie, and I picked him up.
Whoa. You did what? Whoa.
I walked up to him in the locker room and said, you was the dude that flipped my homie in high school? Grabbed him, and when they say it, I think it's called 5 in wrestling. Put him right over my shoulders on the ground, and rest of the time there, he had nothing but respect for me.
So look, when I seen both of y'all, I'm like this. Oh, that's you. Bet, throw him up and let's fight and rumble. I swung, I missed, I ducked, I weave. I knocked both of them out with 2 straight right jabs. Bow. And I got kicked off the team. Then I went to motherfucker.
Hey, but my story about Tegray was a lot, y'all. He actually put me in the chokehold, and I stopped trying to try him because bro just knows too many techniques in wrestling that.
Yeah, he always in a wrestling mood though.
Yeah,
always in a wrestling mood though. That's crazy.
I saw a crazy fight in spring practice this past year, it was Noah Pierre and
Man,
I
we're
want to
talking
say
about
D-Mac.
Sammy and Tegray stories.
Yeah, no, but it gets physical, and the coaches just let them go at it. Did coaches let you go at it? Like,
I mean,
Go at it. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
I mean, you try to avoid that because obviously y'all teammates. Yeah, Tigray, you can explain. You on defense. Y'all always want to start something.
Yeah, y'all always want to fight.
It's just one of them situations. Like I said, it's a gladiator sport, man. So when you at practice, like man versus man, right?
Now you a gladiator.
It's gonna be tension. Always been. It's gonna be. It's gonna be tension out there. So as a coach, it's one of them things where you got to kind of let some of that stuff go on, but it got to be controlled, right? Like once the coach says stop,
Okay.
we got to be. You know what I'm saying? But but it was a couple instances where Shane, like we used to chill with each other off the field a lot. So Shane and Simi used to be at my house or apartment back in college, and they talking about me wrestling and being a good wrestler. I got some footages of
Oh yeah, I pushed Shane. I pushed Shane on his head a couple times too.
I got some footages of Shane and Simi getting it on too.
Shane, I got footage of that as well, and I got footage of Ricky putting you on your head as well. Yeah, you was getting flipped a lot, bro.
So they doing a lot of talking about what really used to go on. I got real footage.
he don't want to say anything.
But no, we used to have fun, man. I tell people to this day, like I miss football. Like I'm on the verge of hanging my cleats up, right? But I miss football, but it's the relationships and camaraderie you have with people, like locker room.
So y'all saying I used to be getting my ass beat is what y'all saying?
Basically.
Hold up.
Yeah, bro.
Shane was a hit and runner. Like he'd hit you run. He one of them types. So, but yeah, man.
You know he fast. He legs just be.
For anyone out there that think try it if you want to.
Hey Shane or Tegray, before we get you off of here, man. What's one of your favorite memories from Indiana?
Oh, I got a shit.
Probably when we
don't
beat
worry,
Michigan
don't answer
State
that yet,
at
Tegray.
home. I think when we beat Michigan State at the crib,
Oh, yeah.
that was a huge moment.
That was a great game.
That was cool.
That was a great game. You had like 2 touchdowns, didn't you?
I don't remember what Simi had. I know I ain't had no touchdown. But
Carry out, Tegray.
No, I think just throughout that process of just going against what we know Indiana to be today, getting in close games and actually coming out on top, that was huge for the program.
Yeah.
And also just when you win, fans want to support winning teams, right? So I think that biggest memory was just after the game. Everybody stormed the field and just full of people. Like, and I think obviously I've been in winning programs, but that's what winning brings. Just that it was long overdue. Fans
that
needed
energy.
it. We needed it. You know what I'm saying? So that was just one of those memories that I just remember because it was like, okay, so we do belong here. We can win these close games, and then it was good for the fans too. I love seeing the fans celebrate as much as we did.
Yeah, I actually remember that game. I was out that season with my broken ankle, and I even stormed the field, and it was just crazy to see everybody like that because like you said, we hadn't seen a lot of that in those big games. And then I think it's disgusting too, bro. At the end, when you're in the locker room with the splatoon, bro, and everybody's just.
Yeah, that's it.
Man, I mean, I think it's dope to win.
What y'all was
Were you
doing?
guys drinking?
That's the tradition.
Ooh, y'all
Drink
boys,
it.
freaky,
What'd you say?
inky, dinky in there, boy.
Like they do with the Stanley Cup?
Nah, bro. You're not supposed to drink out that thing.
No, you just pass around.
No, it's called the spit tune. Spit it out. Spit.
No, but Tegray, we want to say thank you, man, for joining the podcast.
Appreciate it, Tegray Scales. Yeah, my boy, All-American, linebacker. He played defense. He played football. I played football. Tegray Scales, All-American. Football. I was not an All-American.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
All right, well, we appreciate you, Tegray.